Welcome, Joe here from Scarff Ford. Today we're going to talk about this awesome 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn, or as they call it in Texas, the Lone Star. In the rest of the country, these are sold as Bighorns, but in Texas they call them the Lone Star. So very similar as far as equipment goes to the Bighorn and the Lone Star, but it just gets a special name in Texas, which makes sense because this actually was sold new in Texas. The Ram 1500 is a compelling case if you're in the market for a full-size light-duty pickup truck. Our own product here, the F-Series, is the king of the hill as far as full-size pickups go. So Ram and Chevy are always trying to nip at Ford's heels, trying to one-up them, trying to make a better product. And Ram has made a compelling case. Obviously, we're fans of the F-Series here at Scarff Ford. But if you're not interested in the F-Series, the Ram 1500 is a very compelling case. In fact, the automotive press really like it a lot. One of my favorite automotive publications, Car and Driver Magazine, for 2020, they put it on their annual top 10 best list. And they have a CD rating, 1 out of 10, 10 being the best. You rarely see a 10 out of 10, but they actually give the Ram a 10 out of 10. It gets high marks for great ride quality, great fit and finish, and really nice upscale interior. They did a great job with the interior. Very impressive. This one's very well optioned out. We have a copy of the original build sheet. It's available on our website. You can peruse it yourself. We'll kind of go over some of the big ticket features that this one has. So this has the premium lighting group that was $995, giving you front LED fog lamps, LED reflector headlamps. And then we have the sport appearance package that's $1,295, giving you some visual upgrades. This has the Bighorn Equipment 2 group that was $2,500, bundling lots of great equipment like a 115-volt auxiliary power outlet. Then another one for the rear, 8.4-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, a Class 4 receiver hitch, and so much other stuff. I don't have time to go over all the little details, but this thing has a lot of equipment with that level 2 option package. Then we have the 3.92 rear axle ratio, that was $95. Anti-spin differential rear axle, $495. This has the upgraded 5.7 liter Hemi V8 with the multi-displacement system, so it can actually shut down a bank of cylinders when you don't need the full V8 power, kind of making it more fuel efficient. I think it turns into like a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder versus a V8 under light loads and highway cruising for better fuel efficiency. Then on top of that, this has the eTorque system, which we'll talk about when we move towards the engine compartment, which is kind of like an electronic turbocharger, or I should say electric turbocharger. That's that 5.7 liter Hemi MDS multi-displacement V8 with the eTorque engine was a $1,695 upgrade. Then we have the 9 amplified speakers with subwoofer, $695. Blind spot and cross path detection, $595. And then the Ram Box cargo management system, $995. That's really cool too. We'll show you that shortly as well. So really nice upscale functional interior. We have this really nice color display system in the middle of the gauge cluster. Then we have this nice infotainment screen as well. We have parking cameras. We have heated seats in the front, heated steering wheel. This is a great tow rig with that Hemi V8. You can tow right around, or actually over 10,000 pounds when properly equipped. Really easy to use rotary dial to operate the transmission. Then we have all the buttons for the 4-wheel drive system. You say a 4-wheel drive auto, which is great for like variable conditions like a mixture of dry pavement, maybe snow, icy roads, things like that. Then we have 4-wheel drive high, 2-wheel drive, and then we have 4-wheel drive low range. This also has a stop-start system, and that eTorque system helps with that stop-start system, that electronic turbocharger type deal. So basically, when you're like at a stoplight, you have it parked for short periods of time, it can actually shut the engine off without shutting the car off to save on gas. Nice premium cloth interior. Tons of storage, really well thought out interior, and wherever you look you can just find more and more storage. Power adjustable pedals, nice feature. Great all season floor mats. Really nice color combination. We have these tubular side steps. Really nice styling on the rim. I love the kind of semi-truck inspired lines on the front end styling. So going to the engine compartment, this has the eTorque system, which is right here. It's pretty much like a little electric motor that acts like an electric turbocharger. So that helps fire up the engine more smoothly when it shuts off a short amount of time with the stop-start system, and it helps give it a little bit more extra power and torque for towing or for performance. You have a combined output of close to 400 horsepower with that Hemi V8. So this thing is really quick, but it's also relatively fuel efficient for a big engine like that. Then we have the Ram boxes, which is a great idea. You can pop this open, and normally kind of space that you'd lose, space between the bed and the fender, which is normally lost and not used, Ram makes it into a functional little storage compartment. This is a great idea, and you have one on both sides. This one has a tow hitch on it. Obviously, as I mentioned, great tow rig, tow rating over 10,000 pounds when properly equipped. Nice dual exhaust system for a little bit more of a performance look. We have the Ram box on the other side. Yeah, and of course it locks. Really well thought out vehicle. You have like limo-like rear seat accommodations. It's gigantic back here. USB-C connectivity, a 115 volt conventional power outlet like you'd find in your house. Then you can also fold up the seats, and you have more storage under here as well. Wherever you look, there's just more and more storage. Well, there you have it, a beautiful example of a 2020 Ram 1500 Lone Star, or in the rest of the country, a Bighorn. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.